On September 12, 2008, at approximately 4:22 p.m. in California's San Fernando Valley, a Metrolink train carrying 225 passengers and traveling at a combined speed of 83 miles per hour collided with a Union Pacific freight train that contained a crew of 3. After an investigation was conducted, it was discovered that the cause of the crash was a result of the Metrolink's train engineer, 46-year-old Robert Sanchez's lack of attention. It was concluded that he was sending text messages while on duty, which was a direct violation of the Metrolink's rules.
Meanwhile, authorities are now confirming the engineer had been text messaging the day of the accident. Robert Sanchez had also been working a split shift that day, which could have led to fatigue. Early on in the probe, a Metrolink spokesperson confirmed that Sanchez had run a red signal.
This ultimately led to him running through a red signal before entering a section of single track where the Union Pacific freight train had been given the right-of-way by the train dispatcher. Due to its location in the Chatsworth district of Los Angeles, this accident would be known as the Chatsworth Crash, which injured 135 people and claimed the lives of 25 unfortunate individuals. Among the deceased was 49-year-old Charles Peck. Peck worked as a customer service agent for Delta Airlines at Salt Lake City International Airport. He had come to Los Angeles for a job interview at Van Nuys Airport because moving to the Golden State would have allowed him to wed his fiancée, Andrea Katz. This was because the two had agreed to wait for marriage until they were living in the same state. The investigation revealed that Peck died instantly due to him being close to the spot of impact, as well as being one of the last people to be pulled out of the wreckage. His body wasn't recovered until 12 hours after the accident. Amidst all of the tragedy, there is still one thing that remains uncertain and unanswered. Throughout the night, and up until his body was discovered, Peck's phone made a total of 35 phone calls. All the phone calls were made to his close family members, such as his son, his brother, his sister, his stepmother, and his fiancée. Of all the relatives that received phone calls from Peck's phone, they all stated the same thing. That when they answered the call, all they could hear was static for a few seconds before his phone hung up. They also claimed that when they called the number back, it went straight to voicemail. The barrage of calls prompted search crews to trace the whereabouts of the phone through its signal and to once again look through what was left of the first train. The signal from the phone is what led rescuers to discover Peck's body about an hour after the calls from his cell phone had stopped. But according to investigators, they were unable to locate his phone. While nobody is really sure how the phone calls were made, there are many people who believe supernatural forces were at play, and that it was Peck's spirit calling his family members to say one final goodbye.